Let's be real. Have you ever worked for someone who was all talk and no action? That kind of leader who vanishes when things get tough. Maybe they let you take the blame for their mistakes, stay silent when they should have spoken up, or let you struggle while they sat comfortably in their office. That's not a leader. That's abandonment. And if someone isn't willing to protect the people they lead, they have no business leading. Let's talk about it. Why protecting your people isn't just a leadership trait, it's a biblical mandate. The world has twisted leadership into something it was never meant to be. Today, too many people think leadership is about titles, power, making the big decision. And there's some truth to that. But there's more to it than that. God viewed, but God's view of leadership, it's about responsibility and protection. Proverbs 27:23 says, know well the condition of your flock and give attention to your herd. In other words, you're a leader. You better know what's happening with your people. You should be there looking out for them, making sure they're thriving, not just surviving. And who gave us the greatest leadership example? Let me tell you, Jesus. John 10:11 says, I'm the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. Jesus didn't just lead from a distance. He was with his people. He defended them. He spoke up for them. He sacrificed for them and us. And that's exactly what leadership should look like today. Let me tell you guys, if you're in it for status, comfort, or personal gain, you're doing it wrong. Let's bring it into real life. Have you ever had a boss who let you take the blame, or one who never backed you up when you needed them? If you have, you know how damaging that is. Real leadership isn't about barking orders. It's about having your people's back. It's making sure they feel safe, valued, and protected. Because when people feel safe, they show up differently. They work harder. They trust their leaders. And better yet, they stay. And when they don't, they leave. Simple as that. And you might be thinking, let them leave. Do you really want them to leave? Think about it. Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those that you're in charge of. You cannot have a strong, thriving team if your people don't feel protected, period. So what happens when leaders don't protect their people? Good people walk away. Nobody stays where they feel unsafe and unsupported. The culture turns toxic. When leaders don't care, guess what? Neither do the people under them. Trust is destroyed. And once trust is broken, good luck getting it back. Even great companies and churches fall apart. Leadership impacts everything. So, if your company or church is falling apart, look at your leadership. This happens everywhere. It happens in churches, nonprofit, and even in families. Leadership without protection isn't leadership at all. It's control. So what does it mean to truly protect the people you lead? Here's what real leaders do. They speak up when someone on their team is being mistreated. They don't stay silent. They create a culture of trust. People feel safe to be honest, to grow, and even to fail. They take responsibility. Great leaders don't just pass the blame, they own it and fix it. At the end of the day, real leadership isn't about being the boss. It's about being the shield. When you protect your people, they will give you their best, follow you anywhere, and build something amazing with you. But if you fail them, you lose them. Simple as that. You will lose them. So here's the challenge. If you're in a leadership role right now, ask yourself, am I protecting my people or am I just managing them? Leadership isn't about sitting on a throne. It's about standing in the gap. If this message hits home for you, let me know in the comments. Have you ever worked for a leader who failed to protect their people? Or better yet, one who had your back no matter what? That's a good leader. Let's talk about it. And if you want more real talk on leadership, faith, and growth, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Be blessed by the best. Take care.